Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Unscripted Show. My name is Theradio King, obviously, and I'm your host today. So let's start with the local news. The local news zenye kila mtu ameona. So the week started with very sad news, heartbreaking news. First they were breaking news, but later we all learned that they were heartbreaking news. Following the demise of former Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore. See, Bob Collymore was beloved by Kenyans. Kila mtu alikuwa anapenda Bob Collymore. For instance, take this episode of, you remember a time Eric Omondi. Kila mtu anapenda Eric Omondi. We know how the guy is fun, he's all outgoing, na anapenda kujaribu vitu mingi. So this time Eric Omondi tried something new. He decided to go dive depending on the depth of the river, at a certain river, naked. And after that, it almost destroyed Eric's career. But following the assistance of Bob Collymore, the departed one, rest in peace, he was able to kickstart his career once again. And as we see, Eric Omondi is still shining. And according to a survey which was done a bit late last year, he was ranked among the top 5 African comedians. Thanks to Bob Collymore for saving his career from the graveyard. So Bob Collymore alikuwa anapendwa kila mtu. Look at the Blaze Forum for youth and entrepreneurship generally. So Bob Collymore he turned from a foreigner to a totally Kenyan. His wife is Kenyan. He lived in Kenya. His kids are Kenyan. He was all Kenyan in all aspects. So watu walienda Twitter, and guys you could see the love in their stories, giving accounts of what Safaricom had, what Bob Collymore as the CEO of Safaricom had accomplished. One thing which particularly touched me is about how Bob Collymore made sure that Safaricom not only focused on the profits, but on the workforce. For instance, he came up with the idea of maternity leave for mothers. 4 months maternity leave, coupled by 6 months working half day, and after they went back to work, he was able to provide fully equipped lactating rooms and baby care for their mothers who are working for Safaricom. Quite an accomplishment. So on a later note, Bob Collymore was a man of many talents. He was once a recording artist. He was a rapper. Check this video out.
Mini Bob Collymore, nimetoka maju. Nina penda God, na nina penda Kenya. And because of that, I fully dance. I fully dance. I fully dance. Fully dance. Fully dance. Fully dance. Fully dance.
Bob Collymore, a man of many talents. So on to other news. On a lighter note, jana tuliweza kupigwa. We were beaten 3-0. That is Harambee Stars, our team, our national team. And it will be quite an understatement to say that we were beaten, because it's the first time for the last 15 years that we have been able to qualify for the AFCON. Hizo miaka zingine zote tumekuwa tu pata potea inapotea. We have never been to AFCON for the last 15 years. So this is the first time in 15 years we are back at the AFCON. So at least we beat Tanzania, our neighbors, our East African neighbors. I could imagine if it happened the other way around and Tanzania was to beat us. You could imagine a newspaper in Arusha going like, Rais Kenyatta ashindwa na pombe. Quite an statement, now in our president. So jana tulipigwa. That is the basic stuff. Lakini what's the reason? Mbona tulipigwa? And Kenyans went to social media, especially Twitter, to give their comments and talk about the game. And people were like, oh, tulikuwa na Okumu wa kudefend. No, it's ugumu wa kudefend. Because Okumu is our defender. And yesterday our defense was quite shaky. If you checked the left backs, what do you call them? The left back and the right backs were quite shaky. Lakini kitu napenda na venye Wakenya wanakuja na a reason to explain ama to console themselves. Wajiambia, oh, it's okay hata kama tulipigwa. So the Kenyans were like, oh, Senegal hata hawana pesa mpya kama sisi. huko kwao kuna Ebola, yetu ya Kericho ilikuwa scare, and quite people talked a lot. On to other news. 2 police officers from Meru County, that is Mohammed Noor and Charles Githinji, were today congratulated for their heroic act. So the story is the 2 police officers were on patrol, normal patrol, when they heard some noise in the bushes. And for the first time in history, police officers have been recorded to arrive at the scene of an incident at the exact time it has happened. Real time. Because in other news unasikianga, police walikuja after the thieves were gone. But this time round, it was not thieves, but it was the cry of a young kid, a little child, possibly a newborn baby, who was left by the mother at the bushes. And because the child was naked, the police officers, that is namely Charles Githinji, alitoa jacket yake, akafunika mtoto, and carried the child to the police station, proving that polisi hawawezi wachana na kitu kidogo. Elsewhere in Russia, a Russian man took the art of Propos-iology to a whole new level. So this guy decided in broad daylight, check this video out first.
Причина содержания известна? Отыскать машину. Идите отсюда. Твое? Да, моя. Что в пакете? Не знаю. Что это? Не знаю. Что это? Не знаю. Открой.
So while our Kenyan men, kina Omondi na kina Mwangi, are thinking of taking their girlfriends to their favorite mall and to maybe Pizza Inn to gobble up pizza and drink a lot of Coca-Cola, that man is the one and only practicing fan of money heist in history. That guy literally stole her heart. For this and more interesting stuff and serious stuff, join me in the second part of the show where we are going to dissect an issue which is affecting each and every one of us as Kenyans. So our today's topic is inspired by what happened after Eka Hotel in Nairobi decided to advertise for the vacancies available in the hotel. Check this video out. So in case you haven't realized, hiyo si mkutano ya campaign, si mheshimiwa wamekusanyisha watu hapo wapatie the new currency notes. That is the real situation of the unemployment rate in Kenya. So Eka Hotel advertised for about 15 jobs, but a turn-up of almost 500 people showed up. So if you really doubting that there is unemployment, the unemployment rate in Kenya is quite high, what more proof do you need? This still brings me back to what happened recently after a graduate of Meru University who had graduated with first-class honors and later did a master's was still unemployed even with so much academic credentials. So kwa wale graduates and undergraduate students who are in campus, wenye mnadhani just the fact that you are in campus and you graduate with a degree that it will guarantee you a job, you are quite mistaken, because that is not the fact of the matter outside the campus walls. So that is just an eye-opener of the unemployment situation in the country right now. So that's all we had for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.